Hi, it's Brian Newman with the Spotlight of Business Owner Show. And today we're thrilled to have Damien Johnson with Thryv. Hi, Damien. How are you?
Doing well, Brian. How are you?
Yeah, good, good. Nice to see you.
Yeah, thanks for
Yes.
having me.
Oh, my pleasure. God, I'm so excited to have your business in our group. Before we get into like the details of what you do and the services you provide, can you tell a little bit about your background and then how you got into marketing?
Yeah, so I'm actually a paramedic by trade. I spent about 10 years here in the Valley as a paramedic, then went on to continue my education, finish my bachelor's, and then it was at that point that I made that transition into the marketing communications world. So I was manager and then director for a couple different local nonprofits here in town. And then had this opportunity present itself at Thryv as a local business advisor. So I was able to take that 5 to 7 years of marketing experience and now be in the position I am today. So very exciting, and still get to work with smaller businesses and nonprofits. So it's right up my alley for sure.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah.
No, and can you let people know? I know Thrive didn't just spring up overnight. They've been
Yeah.
around for a while.
Yeah. So Thrive's actually been around for 140 years, I believe.
Oh my
So
God.
we rebranded to Thrive about 7 to 8 years ago, but we're actually the yellow pages is actually what we've grown from. So we still print and own the yellow pages. So that book that you get once a year, depending on where you're living at as to what time of year you get it. But yeah, we still do print advertising as well. But what we've done is we've evolved with time and turned into a what we call a SaaS company, so a software as a service company. And so
Oh,
now we provide CRM platforms, marketing, SEO, websites, pretty much an all-inclusive one-stop shop for small to medium-sized businesses.
oh, okay. So what is your role at Thrive?
So my role is a local business advisor. So what I do is I work the Arizona market here. I'm based here, live here in North Glendale. So I work with businesses all across the state. And what I do is I meet with them and I introduce myself, have build that trust with those business owners, and figure out which platforms or which tools that we offer would be a good fit for them, because I definitely don't want to waste the small business owner's money. I want to make sure that it's a right fit for them and that it's going to get accomplish the needs that they're looking for. And so that's where my role comes in. And then moving forward, I manage that partnership with them along with an army of tech support and software people behind me, to help make sure that we get them onboarded and squared away. So
Oh,
it's a
okay.
unique opportunity. And I mean, I love working with the small business community. I mean, I started a nonprofit while I was a paramedic, and so
Oh,
I've been in that small business community world, and especially reaching out for donations and stuff too, and building relationships with local businesses. And it's such a different community, and it's great to be a part of. So.
oh, cool. Yeah, you mentioned the word CRM. Can you let our viewers know what does that stand for and explain what that's all about?
Yeah, so a CRM stands for customer relationship management, and what it is we provide a platform for small to medium sized businesses, helping them whether they're looking to get their scheduling taken care of, email marketing, communicating back and forth with customers, managing their online presence. And so what this platform does is it provides you with one hub, one location to be able to go to manage a lot of your basic business needs. A lot of businesses that I come across are jumping from 4 to 5 to 7 different applications that they have that are solving these needs. And what we can do is we can get you organized and bring it all into one platform at a good price and easy accessible through either a phone application for all of those 1 to 2 employee businesses, to a cloud-based service where you can access it from any web browser too. So no added software that you need to download. Super easy to get going and get you started
Boy,
with.
that's nice. That is
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's many viewers like me that, yeah, I sign in and sign out and sign in and sign out to like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and boy, that's really convenient. I'm telling you. So I want to remind our viewers again, we're talking to Damien Johnson with Thrive. Damien, what's the best way for people to reach out and get in touch with you, find out about your services, or even sign up for them?
Yeah, so please do reach out to me. I mean, there's obviously no obligations to have a conversation with me. Even a lot of the businesses, if it's not the right timing or the right fit at that moment, still walk away. The business owners still walk away with a couple different tips and tricks that they can take back and start working on their own. The best way to reach me is going to be my cell phone. Just give me a call, 623-680-7198, or you can email me at damien.johnson@thryv.com, and we spell Thrive Thryv. So,
Oh, okay. And is that a good number? Is that the best number on my screen?
yep, that's my cell phone
Oh,
number on
good.
your screen. So that's perfect number. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I was going to ask you, speaking of tips, what would be one tip that you could provide a small business owner, to help their online presence?
Yeah, so I would definitely recommend, if you have not yet, as a small business owner, created a Google My Business profile. Whether you're strictly online, you're one location, you're brick and mortar, or you're across the country, it's important, very important, to have a Google My Business presence. And what that is just creating a free profile with Google. They say 81% of online searchers go to Google first as their search engine choice. And so you want to be able to make sure you have that presence, because that shows Google's algorithm that you care enough to build out a profile, and they're going to give you that credit throughout that search engine optimization. So as people are searching for specific services, whether they're looking on online services or they're looking for local services, it's really key for local as well, because it's the geography and the mapping and such. So making sure, for those that already have it set up, making sure you're posting on there once every 1 to 2 weeks, just adding a photo. We're already doing a lot of that with our social media, so just taking that information and posting it to your Google My Business profile is going to be key, because it's showing Google that you're updating it on a regular basis, that the business is active online, and they're showing and willing to provide services or discounts or coupons, is what a lot of people will post on there. So definitely something super easy. It's free to do, and it's free to manage. Obviously, we can help you with on our end though too. If you were to go move forward with our CRM platform, you'd be able to manage your Google Business profile, as well as respond to all your reviews, post on there regularly, make sure all the information's up to date and regular.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, no, thanks for that tip. I know, yeah, I've heard about that, and I think that what Google picks up, if people are searching, you're more prone to be picked up by the Google crawlers that are out
Yep.
there. Yeah, so yeah, that's great information. So what again, I know you guys are huge.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, like what's the smallest client that you could pick up? And then like, or is it just for big corporations? And if they sign up with you, what are the terms? Can they do month
Sure.
to month? Is there a contract or how does that work?
Yeah, so that's great questions there, Brian. So the first of all, Thryv is an international company, so we are across the US. We expanded into Australia last year, and then we've just expanded into Canada this year. We are a publicly traded company in the New York Stock Exchange, so we do have investors and such that we have to obviously keep happy, make sure everything's going well. But we're also, on top of expanding, we've also purchased a few companies over the last few years to help expand our presence. And our target market is that small to medium sized business. So I have clients that have dozens of employees that utilize our CRM platform or our leads program. I have one therapist, one counselor that runs their own counseling business by
Mhm.
herself. She uses our platform as well. So it's really easy for us to fit in within that small to medium business size category. As far as the terms and conditions that go with it, um, for our CRM, it's a minimum 6-month contract with us. Um, but the only reason we really go for 6 months is because we want to be able to make sure that you've had enough time to implement it within your system before you make that decision on whether or not it's best to keep moving forward or not, because it's going to take time. It's going to be a lot of work up front for that business owner. some of them may not have the right amount of time in the first few months to dive in and get everything switched up, but it's going to take a little bit of time because you're changing behavior, you're changing habits for yourself from having to jump around to those different applications or managing everything from text message in your Gmail account to moving it over to our platform. So we try to give you enough time and definitely a ton of support, unlimited onboarding, unlimited conversations with, no extra charge for you or the small business owner.
That is nice. By the way, yeah, for the viewers, I want to again mention, he said unlimited, what, assistance? Yeah, because I saw that on your website too. Yeah, it's free 24/7 technical support. Yeah, I mean, that's really nice because, a lot of people work on their SEO and different marketing stuff late at night,
Mhm.
all hours of the day or night. And I know myself, it's really a pleasure, when that's available. When you run into a dead end and you need some
Mhm.
help and no one's around and at midnight, you guys are always there. Can you expand also a little bit about you had mentioned like a email marketing, and
Mhm.
you have like a lot of automated tools that you provide. Can you
Correct. Yeah.
just, yeah, tell our viewers about that? Because that's really a cool service you provide.
Yeah. So, and one of the, there's a lot of different ways that we automate stuff within our platform, and that's crucial for a lot of small business owners to be able to automate a few of their tasks. So it frees up your time. You're not having to take time to go to your calendar to do this or do that. Whereas you could take an hour to set up your calendar, to set up the appointments, to set up your automated reminders, to your email marketing campaigns, and then be done. Click play and then just let it run its course. And that's what we do here is we provide you with those tools, whether you could tag different types of customers and set up different marketing campaigns that are going to reach out to them or follow up with them on a regular basis, to appointment reminders. Like so as a local business advisor, we get to use the software that we're selling. So I have my own Thryv. So when I set appointments with somebody, whether they schedule with my online calendar, which we have access to do as well, very similar to Calendly for those that have done online scheduling. But when you have an appointment with me, you get an email 24 hours, automated email, 24 hours reminding of our appointment coming up, 24 hours prior. Then you get an email and a text message from me 2 hours prior to our appointment. So that way it's reminding you consistently and it's taking that time off of my plate and the other small business owners that are using these tools too, to be able to automatically automate some things and remind their customers of upcoming appointments and such, because we want to definitely make sure that you're utilizing your time to best of its ability. So
Oh, okay. So again, viewers, we're talking to Damien Johnson with Thryv. Damien, what's the best way again for them to contact you?
Yeah.
Through phone, or do you want them to go to your website?
yeah, so the best way to contact me is my cell phone. So it's right behind Brian there, 623-680-7198. I am on Instagram as well as Damien_business_advisor. So you could find me on there. I have the same presence on, excuse me, on Facebook too. So I'm constantly posting tips and tricks and different things that can help you within the business, as well as providing, it's over 30 different applications that are built into our platform. So I'm continuously helping other people find that fit for them, as well as providing you with quick little tips like when we were talking about that Google My Business profile earlier today. So
Oh, that's great. That is great. Yeah, so yeah, any last advice you want to give the viewers?
yeah, the biggest thing is don't hesitate to reach out. I'm looking for, we look for partnerships. I don't look for that sale. I look for a partnership with a small local business. And with that partnership comes a long-term relationship that we're going to have. So as your local business advisor here, I stay with you throughout your entirety within our company. While we have the support to the 24/7 people behind the scenes that are there to help you in case if you don't want to text me at 11 o'clock at night to ask a question, but you have me moving forward with you and constantly helping you and helping the business by making sure that you have the most appropriate tools. So I definitely want to make sure that you all are having the most appropriate and most up-to-date information, and it would not hurt to just have a conversation with me. Obviously no obligations. I'm really just looking to build that trust within the small business community, and then when the timing is right, the timing is right. So
Yeah, no, I highly encourage people, yeah, reach out to them. Yeah, you're not dealing with someone who just got into business this year. These guys have been around for years. Again, there were Yellow Pages, and then I think you became Dex Media,
yep,
like
it
that.
was
Now,
Dex, and then YP.com, and then
oh wow.
Dex YP, and then Thryv. So we've rebranded quite a few times, but
Yeah, and they offer a variety of services all the way from SEO, marketing, just I don't know, your calendar, automation, just a variety of services. So yeah, reach out to Damien today and call him at 623-680-7198. Damien, well, thank you so much for being on here. It's great to meet you.
yeah, thank you, Brian. I appreciate you and all that you do for the 101 referral network too. So
Oh,
thank you.
thanks. Thanks. Okay.